welcome back to more Let's Play Myst. In the previous episode, we finished the Selenitic world, whatever. And now we have Aknar's, page out of the world, so let's listen to what he's got to say.
My friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced the Cirrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. You have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds, some plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to the father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder father. Bring me the remaining.
You sound insane.
A liar. Well, in a liar. Must not be free.
Liar.
Lies to his precious.
The remaining blue pages. From the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
Free you, precious. Why would we free him? Not even tasty.
Right. So, with that being done, the next place is the Channelwood area, which luckily is like right back here. So first, we have to release all the pressure so that the elevator will come back down. If you remember us putting it back up. Basically, we had to take a match out of that safe back there, go back to episode 2. That'll basically show you how to set up any of these, just in case you didn't know how to get like into the rocket or how to get into all the different other ages. Luckily, we got this elevator thing, and it's coming down, so where we can use it. Sorry if I smacked my mic. So, we'll just wait for it. Hop inside. And here we have the Channelwood book. There we go. We got a windmill-like area. This is where all the tree dwellers were. And it stands to reason. There's lots of water, so they would have to live in trees. Let's begin. And we start off looking at a tree. Wonderful. Now you'll automatically notice there's a whole bunch of piping on the ground. We're not up in the trees, we're actually on this. And there's the spiral staircase here, but we can't get up to it because it's shut. Only area that we can get up to, currently, would be this windmill type area. Now, what we need to do, stop this. That'll store up some water. Basically what that's going to do is, see this? It's pumping up water. And what we want to do is get that water through this pipe and to one of the many generators throughout this area. First one we're going to want is it is for it to go to the generator right over here. However, we don't have the water running yet, so give me a second. Why is it not running? Nope, still not running. Nope, still not running. Why aren't you running? Is it running yet? Yeah, it's running now. Alright, I can hardly hear because I have to have my headphones turned down. So now it's running. And as you can see, it powered up the elevator so that we can get up here. Now then, what we want to do up here, we got a whole bunch of different houses to look at. Let's see here. Alright, so we got this one to look at first. What we want to do is, there's going to be a hut somewhere with a, like, trigger in it. We're going to find that hut real quick. Nope, that's the elevator. So we're going to want to go this way. I think it's this one. There it is. Now, as you can see, it opens the door over there. So, now, we can go over here, far right. Very far right. And this is now open. This is important because now we can go down here. And now we can switch this to where it goes over here. Over here instead. With that generator running, we can now turn around and use this elevator to go up even higher into the trees. This is where the rooms of Aknar and Cirrus were. Now then, Cirrus's room. That's weird, it's acting up really bad. Cirrus's room is back here, I believe. Where the rest of this puzzle is. Notice, remember we had half that page missing? Well, this will be slightly important, actually, for the ending that I want to get. This game has 3 different endings. 2 of them you can probably guess. One is for completing the red book, one's completing the blue book. And we will be witnessing all the endings. First one is the one that I'm going to do with this. And I'll read the entirety of that here in a few, when it becomes important. Other than that, what we have here is a red page. With this in hand, we can now... Well, first I'll go ahead and show you where the blue page is. The blue page is in this building right here. If we turn around, it's there on the floor. Where? Hello, we got a hologram thing. Okay. Maybe he was practicing the tree dwellers' language. Interesting.
I hope I pushed the right
That's
button,
a
my
change of pace.
What a very interesting device you have here. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? Remember, he is preparing. Take only one page, my dear brother.
Take only one page. Interesting. Whatever that's about. Well, we'll leave for now. What's in here? Some strange music, that's for sure. Looks like a selection of a ritual would happen here, it would appear. Oh yeah, that looks safe. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Let's go ahead and go, not this way, but this way. Back to the elevator. No, I want in the elevator, thank you. And now we have to find the Myst book, which is actually rather easy to find. Go ahead and leave this, go back downstairs. And now we're going to have to rearrange the waterways again. So that this is going this way. And this needs to go this way. And this needs to go that way. Which leads them all to go to this generator. We pull that back. And everything's fine and dandy. Now then. Now we want to switch the water to go from here to down this path. And then down this path. And then down that path. Which means that it's running off into the water here. But we can fix that. We want to go this way. Along this new bridge that we just built. To get over here. And now we see this. Go ahead and click it. It extends the pipe. And we now can use the generator over here to use this elevator. And this elevator just so happens to lead us straight to the Myst book. Lucky us. So, let's talk to Cirrus again. What you gotta say?
Finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. His father was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific.
Horrific.
His thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Akhenaten's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final challenge. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me.
Well, that doesn't match up at all.
Forever.
Agnob said that
You are here.
Cirrus here killed Atris.
You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves. This library, which is mostly burned but has a few pages still intact. It is the last
Okay.
book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him.
You seem so chilled.
There is another one. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father
Okay,
gave us
don't touch
this
the green book.
warning long
Got it.
ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will be face to face.
Alright. Well, he said to look at the last book on the middle shelf. That leads us to these bunch of patterns right here. And he said to go all the way back to pattern 158. So, let's go back. Go back. And it's this pattern right here. Luckily, I have it memorized, so I already know what the pattern looks like. Now then, what we need to do is we need to return back to the Channelwood age, which we're going to have to do this again. It looks... Oh, whoops. I'm going to have to set the match and everything. I have to strike the match first. Turn this on. So what's this button do then? what? Do I get, like, stuck up here? Oh, the pressure's still on. Okay. Give me a second. That gets rid of the pressure. Basically. So let that go up a couple. And then we'll run outside and go through. After that, I'll see you all in the next episode, where we'll get the remaining page from Channelwood. And we will hopefully finish up the game. So, I will see you all then.